Um, what up, y'all? I am broadcasting live to y'all on every single format that I am a part of. But I'm directly speaking to my people on TikTok. If you're on Instagram right now, what's up? Good morning. I'm your host with the most, like butter on your breakfast toast. That's another conversation, Lavinandota. If you want to reach out to me in the DMs, that's the best way to have a conversation so I can change your situation. What up, Chuck? Enough. What's happening? Good morning. To all my people tuning in on Facebook, Twitter, all my people tuning in on Ustream, Twitch, on all my people tuning in on Instagram, and of course, TikTok is where we really get it in at. If you're not on my TikTok, you can join my TikTok right now. Let me go ahead and pin one of my products here on Instagram. Let's pin the book. We're going to pin the book on Instagram. I am also, you know what, let me stop this. Let me start this over. Yo, what's up, everybody? It is Tuesday the 4th at 8:47 a.m. We're getting a late start today. It's 55 degrees in Atlanta, Georgia. It's going to be mostly cloudy with a high of 73 degrees. I'm your host. Wait, I don't have to say who I am. Y'all should know who I am. And if not, check it out.
Welcome to my live. It's your
What up,
host
Sonny?
with the most like butter on your
Shout
breakfast
out to
toast.
all my
Scrap with the
champions
rap on
in the
what's
building.
rocking
I
on
see y'all.
TikTok Live. Gifts are appreciated.
live
Nonsense
broadcasting on
not
multiple-
tolerated. Share this live and get inundated to an amazing time that you came in for. With me, your host, Dwight Scrap Reynolds.
Yeah. Now, for those that are new, mostly it's going to be my Instagram people. Mostly my Instagram people are new to the channel. I see you guys. We're broadcasting on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, and YouTube right now. So if you guys want to tune in on any of those, I see we got a couple guests already jumped on to the YouTube. Let me block that. Let me take that. I know we got some people in here from LinkedIn and some other places. Let me do that. Just doing a little setup before we get started. You know what I'm saying? If you know, then you know we are going to get our day started. It's a terrific Tuesday. I don't know where you're at, so why don't you check in? And okay, Albuquerque, Grayson, that's what's happening. Listen, city and state check in. For most of y'all, I know where y'all are at. For those that I don't, city and state check in. Let's go. Remember to share the live, whether you're on any of these platforms, you can share this conversation to change somebody's situation. So make sure you get involved and you're able to do that. I'm just setting up one last thing over here. Do this. Let's change that, because that is not it. That's not what I want to do. I know y'all ready. For those that I don't, I know we got some champions in the room that have been doing their thing. Remember to share the Atlanta and Hampton. That's what's up. Platforms you can share. Let me change this right quick because this is not what I want. And you're able to do that. I want this right here. There we go. And I want to pop out the chat. Pop out the chat so that my people that are on. Okay, Charlie, I see you. That's who's on there. Charlie, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. You know what I'm saying? Let people know that you like the station that's changing your situation. Make sure you do that on the YouTube channel. And you guys can do that on whatever station you're on. I'm Coffee on TikTok. That's what's up. Okay, got you. The man with the voice. What's happening, brother? So we're all tuned in. We're all locked in. I'm getting my chat set up so we can have a great morning. Philadelphia in the building, Jersey in the building, of course. You know what I'm saying? I see my people sharing the lives. So for those of you who are new, for those of you who are tuning in for the first time on my YouTube, on my Instagram channel, this is something that I have been kind of working on, managing, making sure was a balanced approach to having a conversation with you. And so what it did was it was like a matter of balance. So. And I want to apologize to my Instagram community. Y'all have been missing out. You know what I'm saying? My TikTok community has been engaging with me over the last month and a half, really. And we've had some dynamic conversations that you guys got to go back and watch when you join my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com /ICGREEN and the numeric 1. But we are here on this terrific Tuesday with your bad self. So if y'all notice, man, y'all notice you know, I got on a little late today, and the only reason why that is because I had to go to the dentist, to the orthodontist, and I have green rubber bands now. Do y'all see that? I got the green joints. Ta-da! Ta-da-da-da-da-da-da! The great reveal. You see it? I got the green joints popping. What up, Small Stream? Ain't seen you in a minute, man. Hopefully you are being consistent on your journey. You know what I'm saying? Those of you who I haven't seen in a minute that are stepping back into the lives and whatever, I appreciate y'all coming back. I see we got our likes going up and we got our shares in full effect. Y'all have really worked out them shares right from the gate, and I appreciate that. Yep, he liked the video. So listen, man, we get on, man. You said there is an echo on YouTube. Okay, I think I know what the problem is. Hold on one second. Let me fix that. And I love the feedback. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that feedback. The reason why that is, okay, so you should not be hearing any of that. Charlie, let me know if I fix the echo. So for a lot of y'all, I'm new to this conversation that will change your situation. School been crazy. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, you knocking it down. If you're not going to spend time with me, you better be getting straight A's. You know what I'm saying? You better be blowing it out the box. Oh! With your bad self. I'm going to need you to be doing really well. You know what I'm saying? What up, Howard? Listen, if it's your first time on here with me, make sure you're following me. Turn notifications on to always. Follow my other social media platforms. Like I said, I'm broadcasting across so many right now. Angela, I told my daughter you was late this morning. She said, you stalking him. That's funny. Hey, I know y'all be missing me a little bit. That's why I'm trying to be on time and accountable. But I had to go to the orthodontist. They tighten these joints, so they said I'm gonna be feeling some kind of way in a little bit. So y'all make sure y'all send a shout out of so I can feel better. Hey, I don't feel it yet, but again, they say it's a process. You know what I'm saying? So one rubber band now goes further back or whatever. It's like a crazy game of of adjustments. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel out of sorts. I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel bad, but I don't feel, I don't feel no kind of way. Like, not crazy, at least. So I appreciate everybody for tuning in, getting here on time. My apple cider vinegar is chilling right now. I took it out of the refrigerator. I shook it up. Hey, and I'm letting it get warm a little bit because I don't like it extremely cold. I know a lot of y'all going to ask me, how should I have my, how should I drink it? Should it be room temperature? Should it be hot? I think room temperature or cool is great, not too cold or whatever, and you be on your way. So for those that are tuning in, who have not had your apple cider vinegar drink for the day, you can go ahead and make yours now. It's 8:53. I'm probably going to have mine at around 9:30. I've already had my first digestive movement, you know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what happens. I don't know if this happens for y'all, right? When y'all wake up early, do y'all experience the fact that you have to, that your digestive tract kicks in faster? Like the earlier I wake up, the more my body is ready to expel, what it did overnight. I get excited about that, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all are all cutting off your eating at a reasonable time so your body can do all the processes that it needs to do. So the apple cider vinegar, when it hits your stomach, the apple cider vinegar lemonade does what it's supposed to do. There you go, Angela. What's up? I see you. So I'm speaking, again, you guys got to remember, I'm speaking from a few different formats, right? So, I may engage with one more than the other at some point, but welcome to the live, Key. I see you are already helping out with the live goal. So listen, I speak mostly from my YouTube, from my TikTok channel. Everywhere else, you guys are tuning in to my amazing community on TikTok, right? I've got my champions on there who we get together every day now for the last month and a half consistently, and we communicate about motivation and inspiration, as well as dropping some life bombs on y'all and some tips and tricks for y'all to have a balanced life. And when we do this, we also share the recipe of apple cider vinegar with freshly squeezed lemon and honey as a way to get your how much vinegar is a beer cup? I have no idea. And a lot of the questions come from the live on my TikTok. So we're live on TikTok, which is good morning, Doreen. And again, I appreciate everybody for following me on each one of those formats, because at one point I'll be on one or another versus all three. But this morning show will start being broadcasted across all formats. So there's no excuse for you not to share it and to share it with a friend and tell a friend, hey, if you want to link in with us and join us while we discuss life and some awesome, dope content and get your day started off. You don't even have to be watching me. Just turn on your radio, turn on your phone, have it going through your car, listen on the ride, because it is an adventure when we get together and we get to talking. Make sure if you're on any of those that you're hitting the like button, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok, or any of the other aforementioned platforms. Hit the like button, hit the follow button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button so you can be here. You can be on time and you can share. So when we get into the live, you know what I'm saying, we get to conversing about the changes that have happened with our bodies. Like I said, I woke up, I don't know, I'm kind of off and on. Grayson is asking, how do you like the lemon lime mixture? I'm such a lemon guy. The lime thing is, you know, again, I'll do it this week, but I probably won't be revisiting the lime quite often. Okay, I need to answer that text. Let me see. Bear with me 1 second. I got somebody tuning in. Hey, and I need to answer this text. We coming at you from all angles, y'all. Is the volume low? Okay, so Angela, are you saying my volume or is it some other? Okay, that's something you was doing? Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm think I'm thumbs down on the lime only because I have an affinity for the lemonade. I mean, for the lemon. So the question was, you know, so the other day when I did my what up, Crystal? The other day when I did my pre-made my drink. What's up, supermodel? As I pre-made my drink, I ended up combining lime and lemon, and man, I can taste it. You know what I'm saying? And it's throwing me off a little bit. I want to mention it yesterday. I think if you guys never start with the lime, with lemon, then you're gonna be great doing the lemon and lime mix. But if you actually do lemon for a while and then try to, you know, put that in the mix, put the lime in the mix, it just don't do it for me. You know what I'm saying? And so this week is gonna be, I'm gonna be on the struggle bus. I can promise you. I know y'all wanted me to do it, but I feel like, yeah, it's just not gonna settle right. You know what I'm saying? And I can feel myself being in the bathroom and, you know, this is how I felt when I drank it. I felt like, and you know, and I didn't want to feel like that. But yeah, it's a whole lemon Patriot. Key says she wants to try the limes. I mean, good luck. If you started with the lemons, it's going to kind of make you feel like you don't want to do it. That's all I'm saying. So, so I'm at a point now where because of, first off, because I know how it's going to affect my body, you know, I'm not the one to do a lot of remixing. And we talk about this every day because everybody has a little something different that they do to their recipe. Some people's like, yo, I do it with coffee. Yo, sometimes I do it with cranberry juice. Sometimes I do this, da-da-da. And I'd be like, that's too much. What up, Kaiki? I'm always thinking to myself that, you know, simple always works. You know what I'm saying? Keep it sweet and simple. You know what I'm saying? KISS. That's the acronym for anybody who needs to know. Or keep it short and simple is the acronym for that. It's KISS. And a lot of people do too much. You know what I'm saying? What up, Beer God? People do a lot of stuff. So you could use agave instead of honey if you have an adverse reaction to honey, Nanise. Do you premix this or do it daily? I feel like I zoned out when you were talking about it. Britt, I pre-made it this week, and I typically will on Sundays. I'll pre-make it. What up, Olivia? I will do that. I like lemon most, but when I did the mix, I still prefer lemon too. Yeah, the lime alone also has a good taste. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it was the mix or whatever. Elsa Patriot asked, does this help with bloating? It absolutely does. And it does a lot more than that. You know what I mean? It's going to help you get rid of that stored fat, that stored toxins that are in your intestines, and it kind of clears it out so that you can have room and a free-flowing, exchange. So what up, Mosin? It allows you to have the opportunity for it to move through your system without any blockage. Because a lot of times that's what people are dealing with. They're dealing with not clearing everything out. You know what I'm saying? On a regular basis, mainly because we eat too much. Like, we're in a society, what up, Samia? What up, De Silva? We're in a society where all the plates and food that they make for us, what up, Zariah, is way too much. Our plates, when we get them, are full of food or whatever, and the expectation is for you to finish your plate. Remember when you was a kid? Oh, let's make a happy plate. Oh, finish your plate. Or you couldn't get up until you did, and different things like that. So now we're in a cycle where where we can't get past that point. So when you get your food, you try to finish it all. How much honey do you add? 1 to 2 teaspoons. If you ever used aloe vera on a sunburn, imagine how it beautifies your inside. I have heard that, but I have not used it. I actually got my aloe milkman from Aruba. So that might be something interesting worth. But I know aloe vera has several different uses that people tend to manage into a lifestyle change. You know what I'm saying? So I would say, you know, if you got a recipe or remedy or something to examine, that'd be dope. Marie says, do I do this before I drink coffee? This is the first thing you do in the morning. Unfortunately, because I had to go to the doctor, you know, not the doctor, or orthodontist, all right, Grayson said, got to run. My Zoom starting here at 7. I had to brush my teeth. You know, there's no way in hell I'm going to the dentist or orthodontist without brushing my teeth. Is the effects immediate? So here's the thing, Patriot. The way it works in your body, some effects are instant, and then others are going to be playing their role behind the scenes. You got to remember the condition that you're in didn't happen overnight. So give your body some grace and treat it well on the way to the change that you want, from the bloating, from the flattening of the stomach. What up, Bone Crusher? You want your body to adjust slowly, and you don't want a quick exchange. What up, Connie? You know what I'm saying? A quick exchange will put you in a situation where your body is going to snap back into what it was doing before. This is you always hear me say this is a marathon. It's a lifestyle change. It's not a diet. What up, Hummingbird? Want to shout out all my people joining, all of my champions that are here joining from TikTok. I see you guys here on Instagram or whatnot, popping in and popping out. What up, Lindsay? So with that in mind, I think that as you are becoming consistent, right? Because that's the key to any change that we're trying to make. In order for you to have the breakthrough that you want, you just got to maintain it for enough time for that change to happen. And because you want this, yeah, I am, Jerome. I mean, it works. It's not even about promoting it. It works. You know what I'm saying? But it's more than that. I know he thinks that we're promoting this conversation, but I have to for consistency. This isn't just for a one-off. Patriot, thanks. We'll start tomorrow. I had coffee this morning. You can start tonight, Patriot. You don't have to wait and a whole day or whatnot. Or you can have your first bowel movement of the day and then continue on. It's crazy how people do that, though. They interject and say, man, how, you know, you're still having this conversation. And they don't understand that it's necessary. It's necessary to create the consistency in individuals and be a support system for people. So it's one of those things where you got to understand that when you sign up to do the work of educating or helping or being an assistant, that it's not a momentary thing. You know what I'm saying? Part of it is making sure that we are all so consistent that should I miss a day? Should I not talk about it one day? Should I not be able to be here online with you guys talking about it live, that you'll maintain? You know what I'm saying? What up, Sanquilla? That's one of the biggest things that has to happen is consistency. You know what I'm saying? And not only with me being at the helm, but for you to be at the driver's seat of your life and to be able to motivate yourself. I really, in my mind, I think that's the real conversation that has to happen is, listen, as we do this, what up, Vanny? As you do this, the real motivation is that your own inner drive has to start kicking in, because you have a responsibility as well to move the crowd. You have the responsibility to change the lives of the people that are in your life. There are people that I will never meet that will be an extension of our relationship because of you. And if you don't have the conversation right, they're gonna run away. They're gonna, you know, move. And if you're not consistent, they can see right through you. What's that thing that people talk about? Imposter syndrome. Yeah, if you're not paying attention, if you're not on, if you're not driving, then you're gonna be a victim of feeling that way. You're gonna be like, I don't believe I'm talking about this. I don't think I'm saying this right. But you should be. After a month and a half, a majority of you who have been here should know this conversation. Pat Martin said, day 14 of drinking this, I do feel like I have more energy. That's dope. And what you realize is that your body is going to change. Your clothes are going to fit differently. The way that your swag starts, it's a confidence builder. But it starts with your consistency, and it starts with, you know, as you do it, right? You get to a place and a point where your confidence comes from, what up, Red Fox? Your confidence comes from knowing that you've completed something. We talked about this the other day. Your day should be full of small accomplishments. They do big things for you. small accomplishments do big things for you. Yeah, you can drink it twice a day, perfect, but most times people drink it once. What up, Hillia? Welcome to the live. The conversation you guys hear us talking about on TikTok right now is apple cider vinegar, but the conversation has always been bigger than just the drink. It's always been, that's what's up. Olivia said she's feeling great. The conversation is always bigger than the drink. So when the young man stepped in and he was like, "What up, Miss Guidry?" When he stepped in and he was like, "Y'all still talking about this?" I'm like, "You aren't talking about this? you don't have anything to say about this?" It makes me feel like it makes me feel like when somebody comes in and says that kind of thing, that I just want to look him in the face and say,
"One star."
Yeah. I did it for 30 days and started month 2. That's what's up, Olivia. I love to hear that. The consistency is where the win is at. For those of you who just, who pop in and try something for a moment, I want y'all to know that the victory is in your consistency. And sometimes you need someone to hold you accountable. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't matter if the water is cold or room temperature. Those are both great ways to drink it, Gigi. Do not heat it up. But I would tell you, yeah, that's too much, Latanya. You can't even drink all that down. Latanya says, I saw a YouTube video of a doctor saying you can do this drink with 16 ounces of water and 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. To me, I think that when you increase the tablespoons of vinegar, you're already putting your body in a higher acidity level than you normally would. And so you have to deal with the effects of that. And you can't drink it all down at once. Yeah, I drink it lukewarm or cold, mostly. Not cold, not too cold. Hillia, I think appreciate you for the badge. Hillia just bought a badge on Instagram, which is similar to gifting on TikTok. We do have a daily goal on TikTok too, so if y'all want to hit that. Miss Guidry says, I need to get back to because when I was doing this, I was feeling great. Now I'm seriously tired now. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Guidry. Consistency is the key. You change the level of which your body operates on a daily basis, and that's what we all want. We want to be great like all the time. You know what I'm saying? You don't want great for a stolen moment. You want great as a condition of your life. And so it's okay. So I want to say this. I want to go to record to say this. Yes, we do it every day. We do it every day because we're training our body to be what we need it to be more consistently than we ever have. There are bad habits, there are things that you do that are on autopilot that you do consistently all your life that aren't managing the results that you want. So that's why we show up and that's why we show out every day that we come on this live. That's the reason why we show up and are motivated to do it. And then we can go about the rest of our day. We can do whatever we need to do for the rest of the day, knowing that we started it off the right way. That's why when people pose the question, they be like, Scrap, should we do it first thing in the morning or whatever? I'd be like, yeah, because you want your whole day to be affected by it, right? Latoya, the way you do things, Latoya, man, you're going to be a shining example for everybody around you. Latanya said, I already did 5 miles on my stationary bike this morning trying to exercise more. You're not trying to exercise more, Latanya. You are exercising more. That's what we do in here. Go on, girl. Yeah. Olivia said, I'm going to turn 50 years young and I need to improve my health. I'm making small changes. Small changes lead to big results. What up, Ocean? Like, if you make a 1% change starting today, next year this time, you will have made a 50% change, a 52% change. If you change 1% a week. So if, for instance, you're walking on a treadmill, every week you start at 3.0, right? First week you start at 3.0. The next week you go 3.1 and continue this pattern. You're subtly showing your body how you need it to adjust. Now 3.0 is going to be a super relaxed walk, and but the fact that you're doing it on a regular basis, your body has to change. Your body has to wake up and say, hey man, we're doing something else now. We're doing something really consistent now. And once your body starts doing that consistent thing that it does for that walk, by the time you get to 3.5, you got a little brisker thing happening. Your body say, oh, okay, we turning it up a notch, but it won't even recognize it when it comes to your breathing habits and stuff like that, or the energy, because you've incrementally been pushing it up. And then 5 weeks later, you're at 4.0 and you just moving right along, not even recognizing that you dropped weight, you dropped stored fat off of your body, you've assisted the apple cider vinegar that you've been drinking, and you've done all these things to motivate and push your body to the next level. By the time next year comes around, guess what you're doing? You're jogging, you're running on that treadmill. You're at 6.0 confidently hitting it. You know what I mean? That's why you have to couple this drink with some movement. What up, Letitia? For September, I started working out 4 to 5 days a week. I'm doing the same for October. No, that's just what you do from here on out, Olivia. Listen, when y'all see those people in the gym and their bodies look and their physique is how they want it to be, it's not because they don't show up in that gym to show off. They show up because consistency wins. Whether it's managing and maintaining, or whether it's growing, or whether it's, whatever their goals are, listen, all of you are gonna do great. All of you are gonna do what you want and what you need to do for yourself, right? You're gonna reach your goal. There's no doubt in my mind you're gonna reach your goal. But what then? I can tell you right now, I know some of y'all think it's hard to believe, but it's easy to make $1 million. It's easy to make $1 million. It's hard to keep it. It's hard to keep it. Okay, Red. But I don't want you to depend on that. What up, Keisha? I don't want you to depend on that or be in a place, Red, where you feel as though, even all those metrics, man, could be daunting sometimes. Why don't you go, unless you need to do that, Red, let's do it, incrementally. What up, Zena? Welcome to YouTube. Zena's on my YouTube right now. What up? Make sure you hit the like button, the thumbs up, to represent that you was there. Because some people don't press the thumbs up button, but you should hit the like button. My goal is to run a 5K. That's something I've never done. That's what's up, Latanya. You will do that. You will do that. And the best way to get to that 5 goal is exactly what I was saying before. It's a process. You're not on anyone's schedule but your own and your body. So, for instance, training for this 5K. What up, Court? What I'm going to have you do is, I don't know what your walking speed is right now, but like my walking speed is 4.0. But I only use that if I break from my run. So now I start off on the treadmill at 8.5 after stretching. I run 8.5 either all the way through for a full mile, or I run it.
Simpson Middle School.
Bear with me 1 second, you guys. Incoming call. Bear with me 1 second. I wonder if I'll be able to hear that. No, I gotta do this. Hold on. Hello. Yeah. Yeah, your head is because of the braces. Okay. You need to drink some water. That'll help with your head and your stomach. Did you leave your homework? y'all patience. Had to deal with something real quick. What up, Dula Care? What up, Brian? What up, Shelly? What up, Vanessa? On my YouTube. So just so you guys understand, I'm broadcasting on multiple stations, but the conversation is happening on TikTok. I can and will be answering questions on any of these formats where I see the questions happening. So make sure that you put your fingers to work to do the job. Red Fox says, I mean, muscle and fat free, body weight was higher. Okay, I missed most of that conversation, but Olivia and y'all sorting it out, which is also dope. What up, Tyson Tulai? Does it help with blood pressure? It does. It helps lower your blood pressure. And here's the thing. You're going to want to manage that, Tony, because if you take this, what up, Redbone? If you're drinking the apple cider vinegar, it's going to lower your blood pressure. So you have to manage that in conjunction with blood pressure medicine if you're taking blood pressure medicine. Now, it's going to be an acute effect because we're not using a crazy amount of apple cider vinegar. We're using a hint, so to speak, in comparison to some of the other recipes that you're going to hear about there. In the bathroom, a lot I just thought different, but after monitoring, it's when I eat sugary foods. Absolutely. Sugary foods are also going to make you pass gas a lot. You know what I mean? So balance is everything. Balance is everything. For those that are, just so you guys understand, Instagram and TikTok, you all have a certain POV that you get to see it. Get to see this live, but my YouTube family, they get to see the whole setup, the whole vibe. It's a real podcast energy on my YouTube, which is youtube.com/ICGREEN1. If you're not following me with notifications turned on, you can do that now. Most of my socials are connected to each of the channels. If you forget to take it in the morning, can you take it at night? Absolutely, Navi. Yeah, Miss Kitchen, that's on you, man. I've been here, Miss Kitchen, every day. Pretty, you just subscribe to on YouTube on YouTube. If you subscribe on here, Pretty, I can see I'll see the logo, the SCHP. We got a subscription goal right now. We got 29 out of the 38, so hopefully we can reach that, get closer to it, whatever, as we move along. But subscribing on those channels, yeah, YouTube, that's what's up. Turn notifications on too, so you know when I go live on there. Because so you guys understand, I'm actually setting up an area to do podcasting directly on YouTube in a certain area in my house, and I want to make the vibe right. And that's always the thing, is to make sure that the structure is correct. And then the conversation. So you may catch a podcast. Yeah, I changed the time, girl. I can't be always on your schedule. No, I'm joking. That's funny. I had to, Miss Kitchen. I got things I got to get accomplished throughout the day, and the only way I can do that is if I wake up a little bit earlier. Letitia, giving up sugary foods. I've been substituting with Swerve and stevia. Man, try to use natural things other than those, though, even when you're curbing your sugar addictions. And I gave you guys a way to curb your addiction for sugar and all that. Yeah, you doing that? Yeah. I'm actually gonna set it up sweet where we are where we'll be podcasting. It'll be myself and either one or two other people, one on camera with me and another one who will be helping produce the show to some degree. I just think it's necessary to set up a proper format and a dialogue, because just as much as it's cool that I'm able to read your text and have a conversation back and forth with you guys, it's still cool to also be able to have that discourse with somebody in person. And when I do that, yeah, behind the scenes person, I don't want to say guy, maybe a girl, but a behind the scenes person that is also fielding questions and helping shape the narrative on the conversation, because I think you guys see how we communicate. So imagine if there was somebody sitting there talking and adding to the conversation, whether they were agreeing or disagreeing or had a different discourse than I had, that it would open up so much in the conversation that I think that the knowledge and energy and, the vibe will be so crazy that there'll be a lot more takeaways. I'm very conversational when I'm, speaking back and forth with somebody. So I think that's going to be an added nuance to it that's going to make not only the lives on here exciting, but also repurposed on YouTube for several different opportunities for you to check them out. Yeah. I keep saying to myself how I'm going to download these videos and repost them on YouTube, but you guys got to bear with me. It's a process. It's a process. I want to go back and start from the very first one so people can see the growth in the conversation, which the conversation has been, it has grown since day one. I think that's to be able to watch and see the growth as well as the community will be exciting. You know what I'm saying? For everybody who's new here, no matter what station you're on, no matter where you're coming from, no matter what platform.
Yo, what's up?
Zena, I appreciate that. Yep. So if you're on YouTube, you'll see Zena just gave me what's called a super chat. Thank you so much. There are several ways that you can support the channel. If you're on Instagram, it's by badges, or at the bottom, you can purchase my book. It says Billionaire Talk Social Digital Currency. It's totally going to help you out in everything that you're doing. Of course, on TikTok, they give you the opportunity to gift with roses and all kind of different things or whatnot. But I've also added the Cash App for anybody who wanted to go above and beyond, which is in my bio. And then, of course, what Zena just did, super chats and super likes on YouTube are also super dope. So round of applause to you guys for being above and beyond. Just want to say appreciate y'all. Yeah. So as y'all are drinking this stuff and getting it in your system and making it regular, right? Y'all get this apple cider vinegar lemonade going. For those new people, you're gonna see results in the way that your clothes fit probably before you actually recognize everything else that's going on. You're gonna hear people always talk about, what it's doing for your skin, for your hair. What up, DJ Hollywood? There are gonna be several aspects of which you benefit from treating your digestive tract properly. What up, Rose? It's important that we do that. I love it. I'm seeing so many results. Mona, that's the consensus across the board, man. It's always good to hear that. For those of you tuning in, a lot of the testimonials and conversations are typically happening on TikTok because we've been spending an absorbent amount of time on TikTok, almost 2 hours a day on TikTok, discussing the health benefits of drinking apple cider vinegar lemonade. The reason why that's important is because your digestive tract kind of navigates everything else that happens positive with you and your body. Y'all know if y'all have a stomach ache, y'all gonna be feeling some kind of way. All right, Olivia's checking out. She's got a meeting. Of course, you know what I'm saying? I know that this is an early morning conversation, and some of you are at work and, either have on headphones and are tuning in that way or on your way to work. Just make sure that as you start doing this, you start figuring out the best ways and times for you to drink your apple cider vinegar so that you can have what you need when you go into these meetings. You know what I'm saying? You're feeling lighter because you're not carrying around all the toxins. Your skin is shining. Rashonda, I see that. Thank you so much. Miss Kitchen just cash at me. I appreciate you so much for that. She said, thanks for all you do. I appreciate that. That goes a long way, man. Y'all don't understand. Like, I really, really do appreciate, and I'm really excited about the opportunity to be here and share. It's been about a month for me already, and it's become a daily routine. And that's what it is, Mona. That's what it is. Miss Kitchen, you can subscribe to the live. I don't know. So for those of you who are tuning in, and Miss Kitchen hasn't been here in a while, you can subscribe. Look up by my picture, and then there's a subscription button up there. What up, Marietta? I appreciate that. She said, good channel. Yeah, man. I'm trying to bring something more than the average stuff that you guys get. What up, Britt? On these channels. A lot of times people go live and they don't have anything to talk about. Man, I can tell you, and I don't want to discredit any of these update your phone key, update your app. What up, P Marsh? I'm gonna be out in Vegas for Usher's birthday, so you know what I'm saying, if you're out that way. A lot of people get on and you're not learning anything, you know what I mean? I didn't want to do that, you know what I'm saying? That was kind of, people asked me, how did I get started? It was by accident. It was completely by accident that we have this conversation, because I drink apple cider vinegar whether I was on live or not. So when you see me post the first episode, I was actually making tuna fish live. I got my friend on it. She's what did it say? I got my friend on it. Mona Pina says, I got my friend on it on her second week. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah. Actually use the whole lemon chopped up in your NutriBullet for more nutrients. That's different, Greg. I haven't done that. But I always heard like this, the shell of a lemon is dope. You're welcome, Boozilla. But the night I started, right? So what happened was this. I had gotten on. I was like, hey, I want to take my TikTok social media. I want to take it seriously, right? And I hadn't been on in a while. I had posted different things, and it had picked up a lot of traction on my posts. If y'all see, I got a few of them that had went viral. And I was like, I want to be able to go live, but I'll wait to work up to that. And what happened was August 20th, I was able to go live. The night, no, don't, Latanya, don't let her get away from it without being consistent for a week. I appreciate that, Hollywood. So for the first night I was able to go live, I was actually in the kitchen making tuna fish, and I really wasn't paying attention. Like, I really wasn't like, I had no expectations. That's the best way I can say about this whole experience. I had no expectations. So I got on, I was making tuna fish, and I realized there were people in my live, and everybody had an opinion about what I should do. So we started playing a game called, how to make my tuna. So people were asking me, people were telling me to put, I had 3 different kind of mayonnaises. I had the Duke's, the Miracle Whip, and Duke's Miracle Whip. And there was another one. I can't think of the third one right now. But people were asking me or telling me which one to put in there. Should I use salt, pepper, what kind of salt, all that kind of stuff, man. And it was an amazing 4-hour night. And it was one of those things that I was like, okay, I'm glad y'all enjoyed that. And they were like, when are you going to be back on? And I was like, well, shoot, I guess I can get back on tomorrow. When I get up in the morning, I typically just I do my apple cider vinegar drink. Maybe y'all want to kick it with me when I do that. I appreciate that. P. Marsh just bought a badge on Instagram. Thank you so much. So I got on the next morning at about 10 a.m. And this is why it really started off at 10 a.m. because I really was like, if I'm going to get up, I need to do it at a time that I can be consistent. So I got up at 10 a.m. and I started making it. I started making my apple cider vinegar drink, and everybody's like, yo, what's that? What are you doing? What's the benefits of it? And I've told people about it. What up, CC? I've told people about it in my circle and whatnot. And and I'm very diligent about it. When I'm going on trips, I'll pack my honey and my measuring cup. I'll take all that stuff with me when I travel. Because it's just that necessary to be consistent. And so they were like, yo, it wasn't Blue Plate. It was the Kraft Miracle Whip, the Dukes, and Hellman's. That was the other one, Hellman's. And so people, that morning I started making it or whatnot, and everybody was like, like, what are the benefits? And I just started talking about, what it does for me. And the fact that being consistent and regular in your digestive tract and your gut is so paramount in your happiness. Let's just start there. Like, I didn't really get into too deep on the metrics of how it manages your body. Either way, Letitia, Cash App is more direct. The other ones go through the process of whatever platform is on. So it's almost like PayPal will ask you for a fee and that kind of thing. So as I'm discussing it, the clothes make you, you start feeling the difference. Like, it ain't even, so Zena on YouTube said, absolutely, clothes made you see the difference. And that's one of the first things. What up, Kennedy? Peace and greetings to you too. One of the things you're going to notice is as you are being consistent, your body responds from the energy level, from the skin level. And I know so many of people, Letitia, I appreciate that. I see you just cash at me. Thank you so much, Letitia. You're going to benefit from this drink in those ways first and foremost. And it's such a subtle and slick little adjustment that you don't even see it coming until you go to try something on. And so that was the thing that I did. I went to try something on, and I was like, yo, this is fitting me. So, I was like, I love the way this is feeling. You know what I'm saying? So I say to you, as you journey on this, I also do things like I set my own goals, right? So one of my goals is I wanted to be able to wear right now, this shirt is a large, and you see it's loose fitting on me. I like relaxing in large, but when I go out, when I want to flex on people, I want to wear something that fits a little better. When I got to step up into my fashion moments, and I got some fly gear that I rock, you know what I'm saying? Then I want it to fit me in a way that says everybody can't wear this the same way. I mean, even in my loose swag, it's, you know, saying something different. But for the most part, everybody can't rock stuff the same way. And I benefit from, you know, being consistent, that my body is changing. What up, Joe? Joey Little from the Rude Boys and on my Instagram. And listen, if you do drink coffee, Joey has his own coffee brand. Joey, type that coffee brand in and a website so I can have, you know, people go and check it out. But I will typically let the clothes do the talking. I don't get on the scale. I've got to listen. So I don't. For all those people who are heavy on the scales, yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's gonna be yep. So okay, let me do that first. Let me do the one thing first. The scales are the enemy. You're going to know from your body changing what you want. And so that leads me into LaTanya's comment. She says, since it's cooler outside, I'm looking forward to trying on some of my fall stuff that didn't fit. Now, here's the cool thing. Either this week or next week, I'm probably going to wait till after Zena, I appreciate that. Zena just cashed at me as well. Thank you so much. After Halloween, I want to do something, you guys, where you guys plan to put together clothes that no longer fit you. I want you to get those clothes that are loose fitting, that don't shape you the way that you want it to shape you. Prepare them in a box and give them to somebody else, because that person that used to wear them don't wear them no more. Mona said, I went from a 14 to a 10 and a medium size in shirts. You see what I'm saying? Those clothes ain't gonna fit y'all no more, so y'all don't need them. So be a blessing to somebody else who can be on their journey. And I think that if you're giving it to somebody you know, right? If you're giving it to a friend or family member, what's doper than saying, hey, these clothes no longer fit me the way they used to, and this is the reason why. But if they fit you right now, I want you to have these clothes, but I also want you to consider starting to drink apple cider vinegar so that you can give away these clothes too sometime. Kennedy says, it's in the mind. Stop looking at weight scales. It throws off your focus. Absolutely, Kennedy. There's no way that anybody that is really looking to accomplish something should be paying attention to those data metrics. They don't matter. Listen, man, let me tell you how off those data metrics be, man. Do y'all know in 2021, they tried to tell y'all that the majority of people were not doing well, and that the minority of people were doing well because of some of this craziness that they were talking about? Come on, man. Yeah, P. Marsh said, yes, we have a hard time letting go of clothes that don't fit. Every one of us has a shirt or a pair of pants that we know should be gone. What up, Prince? Listen, I did my cleaning out of my closet the other day. I got rid of about 8 pair of shoes. And when I say I got rid of 8 pair of shoes, they weren't all in bad condition. Like, somebody's going to be truly blessed. And that's the other part. Some of y'all are like me. Y'all have stuff in your closet that still has tags on it that you can no longer wear now because you've been adjusting your body. You know what I'm saying? Zena said, everybody enjoy your day. See you guys later. Zena's been a blessing, not only here on YouTube, but she was a blessing with a Cash App and everything like that. So Zena, I want to give you a round of applause. You showed up and showed out today. And you do the same, man. You know, you're always a blessing when you step into the scene. Prince said, nothing much at work watching you. That's what's up. But it's necessary that you get rid of those things. Like, honestly, your bigger clothes are a reminder that you weren't doing and being the way that you wanted to be. So I don't know why anybody would keep that stuff. You know what I mean? And you give yourself an out. Princess says, I mess myself up every time I get on the scale, even though my clothes fit better. It's a mental thing. It absolutely is. That's my husband. Lots of tags on clothes for years. Yeah. That you should be concerned about that, because the conversation then becomes, are you looking to change? Or are you expecting to fail? Because if you keep those clothes that are in your closet that you no longer fit, it sounds like a way out. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like you giving yourself, you know, a pass. Like, I'm gonna need that one day. And once you get rid of it, guess what it does? You know what? Woo! I got something for y'all. Listen to this.
Blood hell.
If you keep your plan B, you can't work your plan A to its fullest. If you keep your plan B, you can't work your plan A to its fullest. Make sure y'all write that down. Let me. I'm gonna have to write that down too, cause y'all know I'm keeping track of these. I can't do it cause I'm using all my phones. I need somebody to DM me that. You can't work your plan A to the fullest while holding on to your plan B. Every day we getting something, y'all. Every day we get something to walk away with. Every day we get. Yeah, that's what you do, Mona. Mona said before 2020 and 2021 that her surgeries, she wore a size 6, and then because of those things, it jumped to a size 14. But she kept her size 6 as a goal to get back to. Listen, Mona, I want you to go out and buy a size 4 because you don't want to get. So the other side of this is this. I know, right? That is deep, right, Lisa? One thing I want y'all to know is I gotta go, fam. Send me info in my DM about everything. Just hit me. So here's the thing. I don't want any of you saying you want to go back to where you were before. All right, definitely, CC. You don't want to go back to where you were before. You want to be better than you were before. So if you was a 6 before, Mona, we're gonna say, listen, you're gonna get down to the 4 or whatever sexy size you want to be at. That's what's up. We're not doing the things that we did before because the things we did before are the things that help contribute to where we at now. So we have to want for more. Plus, you're more experienced. Plus, you know what I'm saying? If you don't recognize that you have gained knowledge, then you're not doing. Then you missed the lesson. I went from a medium shirt to an XL, but want to get to a small. That's exactly where you got to be at to get there, LaTanya. Mentally, it's going to require and restrict you from making mistakes. It's going to require you to do certain things, and you will not fall back into that situation because you know that getting to a small, you can't do the things that you did to get to an XL. You know that being a medium, that you got to go a little bit above and beyond to get back to that small. Shoot. Yeah, man, Mona, and let that be your goal. A lot of us need a visual representation of what we want to do and where we want to go. Point blank, period. A lot of us need to see it to believe it. So you got to put things in front of you. This is why I said, like, some of you also need to put those affirmations on your walls in your houses, in the spaces and places that you go to often. P. Marsh, that is an awesome quote right there. She said, a dream written down with a date becomes a goal. A goal broken down into steps becomes a plan. A plan backed by action makes your dreams come true. I'm gonna change the last part and say it makes your dreams a reality. Because that's what we want. We want these things to be a reality. Tavia, you're gonna use a teaspoon to 2 teaspoons of honey for your drink. I have some small shirts. That's some motivation. That's absolutely right. But make sure, LaTanya, and this is for everybody, make sure that whatever that thing is that you want to jump into, that whatever that clothing is that you want to wear, make sure it excites you. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it excites you. Get that Versace shirt or that Chloe or that Celine or that, you know what I'm saying? Get that one thing. Listen, get that one thing that you know that you're going to hold yourself accountable before. Got a question. I drive trucks. Can I prep them? Yes. But you're going to want to keep them cool, eSimp. So if you drive on a daily basis, like you stop and go, or you keep a refrigerator on the truck or whatnot, prep them on like I do on Sundays and then store them and then take them out before you, about 45 minutes before you're going to drink it, and then let it do its thing. The honey isn't necessarily perfect piece, but helps with the taste a whole lot, and it helps boost your immune system as well as helps you with any allergenic properties. But people do drink it without it. Yeah. What up, Digital Sweetener? I like that name. That name's cool. Yeah, for my truck drivers, listen, if you have a regular route or you kind of know your routing in your system, then you want to Brown Eyes. This lasting for about 5 to 7 days. When I left it out, it didn't last 3 days, but when I kept it chilled, I felt like I could go 7 days. I did 5 days, but I felt like it was going. Yeah, I did it. I did the test. For my truck drivers though, y'all know y'all schedule to some degree, so manage that in conjunction to your stops. You know what I'm saying? Because you will want to go to the bathroom and you don't want to have to hold that in. Yeah, you can use key lime instead of lemons. Absolutely changes the taste though. For me, I'm sticking with just lemons. What up, official J Tracks? I missed the plan B to plan A. What was that again? Can somebody repeat that? I said if you still you can't work your plan A to the fullest when you have a plan B, and that was in conjunction to holding on to those clothes that no longer fit you, Kim. Get rid of them clothes that you know don't fit, so you can't go back. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you can't go back. What up, Juice? You got in here today. Aha. Honey, more especially natural honey, breaks down any mucus. But it's raw local honey. You know what I'm saying? It's where you want to be at. You want to from the bees that are pollinating your area. Emery Vaughn, if you want, you can start with a half a lemon, see how that works. If it affects you greatly in a positive manner, you might want to use the whole thing. But yeah, we typically do a whole lemon to get about 4 ounces of juice. That's Emily on TikTok right now. Yeah, that's literally medicine. Exactly, digital. Fred from Chicago, what up, Con Cannon? Yo, so y'all will recognize like it really is one of those things that is effective. And once you get it, what up, Steph? Once you get it going regular, then we can be concerned about some other things. It's not a detox, Tavia. This is a lifestyle change. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a detox in that regard. This is a regulator. I'd rather call it a regulator. It's just gonna manage things on a regular basis. Yep. Hold on, what did that say up there? Went to get more lemons last night and I was disappointed, not the quality I was looking for. Yeah, man. And you got to think, listen, the more people that get on it, it's going to be hard to, I have to dig through the crates too. When it comes to getting the fruit, sometimes I got to go to a second grocery store to get, sizable lemons or whatever to get that 4 ounces that I want. Of course, you guys saw me when I made it the other day that when I got the key limes was only like a 1 3/4. You know what I'm saying? So, for those of you who are tuning in for the first time, I just want to say to y'all,
Yo, what's up?
if y'all can, make sure you follow me. Make sure you follow me and subscribe. Yes, this time of year is harder for them to find. Yeah, I guess. Might try with the lime and lemon this morning. Yeah, I'm partial to just lemons. I don't know if I can do both. What up, Butler Music? I don't know if I can do both. So typically right now, I'm just gonna stick to my lemons. I'm sorry. Yeah, but listen. Also, so the technique in finding your lemons. Yeah, you can take it at night, Princess. Yeah, this beat fire right here, Miss Kitchen. The technique to finding your lemons is when you pick them up, just feel them. You can feel if it's going to be a juicy lemon or not, you know what I'm saying, whether it's huge or not. Sometimes the hull is thick and it makes it seem like it's bigger. But I do the test. I might, in the future, I might take y'all with me when I go to the grocery store, and do some, do the health shopping I do. I know somebody asked me about the probiotic that I, the yogurt that I eat. Well, the yogurt I like is Active. Active works great, along with organic granola. Man, it's an amazing meal replacement. What up, Alicia? I think it's important that you listen. So again, I said for at least another few weeks, I'm going to concentrate on communicating about the drink, but we have to move past the drink to now what you're choosing to fill in the gaps with, right? What do you eat or drink after you have your digestive movement after having the drink? There's a conversation that needs to be had there because so many people are trying to eat a big meal afterwards, like, and you will be tempted to because your digestive system be wide open, like you won't have anything in your stomach. You know what I'm saying? You'll see it getting flatter, but then some people will do some things that create bad habits, or continue with the habits they had before. What up, Reinvented? I would suggest to you that your first meal after you have your BM is an easy meal, something simple, something chill. Doesn't Active have too much sugar? Not at all, Angela. And also with the granola, that stuff is moving straight through your body. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to remove all the sugar from your body anyway. You know what I'm saying? Some of it is good. And then the probiotic is, you know, that those together are pretty good. Premier protein shake after my drink. Yep, there you go. Because that's going to move right through you, Mr. Man. It's not going to hold on to nothing. It's not so solid that your body has to, you know, go into overdrive to give it a successful morning. So those are the things that should be immediately done afterwards. We're going to also dive in. What up, Diana? I don't know where you been, but I ain't going to say nothing. You know what I'm saying? I want to also dive in a little bit, but not too much, on a few of the supplements. Y'all, the only one that y'all hear me talk about really consistently is Bladerac and Sea Moss. That's what's up, y'all. I see y'all did it. Let me shout out my folks. Let me shout out Jaleesa, always doing the heavy lifting, y'all. Chocolate, Key, and Julia on the live gold. They put in work. Oh my God. And Latanya, yeah, y'all put in work. Oh my God. Y'all are always showing up and shutting everything down. You know what I'm saying? But y'all just murdered that joint. What up, Moon Rubella? Yeah, y'all put in work. Y'all brought the heat, so I'm doing fireballs. Y'all brought the heat. Hey. What up, El Michelle? El Michelle Dreek Beats. El Michelle is the voice is the voiceover queen, and my homeboy Dreek Beats is just vicious with his sounds and whatnot. Y'all on Instagram, y'all can follow him and follow them, you know what I'm saying? I'm live right now, coming to y'all live from Atlanta, GA. It is Tuesday the 4th. It is 61 degrees here in Atlanta, Georgia. It's going to be partly cloudy with a high of 73. Y'all know what it is, and if you don't know what it is, let me explain it to you.
Welcome to my live. It's your host with the most like butter on your breakfast toast. Scrap with the rap on what's rocking on TikTok Live. Gifts are appreciated, nonsense not tolerated. Share this live and get inundated to an amazing time that you came in for. With me, your host, Dwight Scrap Reynolds.
Yep, y'all heard what it was. Give yourselves a round of applause. Well, it depends. It depends, L. On this, on Instagram, you can see me. I'm using my iPhone 12 Pro Max. If you're looking at me on YouTube, I'm using my Sony A7S III with the Zeiss 24 milliliter lens. And if you're watching me on TikTok, then I'm using my iPhone 12 Max Pro. Yeah, there you go. I can clearly, listen, Mr. Man says, I can clearly see and feel the weight loss. I refuse to weigh. And his acid reflex is gone. Give him a round of applause, y'all. With your bad self. Say it loud. Ha. With your bad self. Say it loud. Listen, and I play that afterwards because I want y'all to say it loud. Live from, okay, that's my Canada folks. What up, Dr. Risha? Y'all, listen, y'all need to be saying that loud so people understand. Listen. Let people know, man. Y'all, listen, that is awesome. I love hearing multiple effects, and I love your attitude. He said, I'm not stepping on the scale. And why should you, right? Like, I want to give y'all some advice. Don't try to understand the magic. Don't try to understand the magic, all right? That's what's up. This is Letitia. Letitia, I know you with me. Listen. Don't try to understand the magic. Understanding the magic, what up, Jay Prez? Trying to understand the magic is going to make y'all sick. Y'all be ever trying to do that? Y'all be trying to understand why y'all like somebody? Why you need to understand it? Why don't you just keep liking them? Too many detectives. Too many people trying to uncover the mystery. But the mystery is part of why you like them. I don't want to know too much. I'll be honest. I'll be the first person to tell y'all, I don't mind being naive in some regards. I don't want to know the magic. I ain't trying to figure out why this is working. I just want it to keep working. Don't you? All right, Red. I like that name. His name is Crazy Thinker. That's what they're going to call you sometimes if you think outside the box. I know somebody called me a crazy thinker before. They say it differently. They be like, man, you sure is different. I'd be like, yep, I'm sure is. Don't be afraid to be different, y'all. We create the results that other people wish they had. I was forced to be different. Shoot, I was the only one in my area, my complexion with green eyes, so I didn't have a choice. And at first, I used to run from it. I used to be embarrassed by it. Kids used to tease me all the time, you know what I'm saying? And I really didn't like it at the time, but I understood they were building me up. Woo! That's what's up, Ush. I appreciate that. And listen, it's not what happens to you, it's how you respond to what's happening to you. I think I responded kind of well. These are some of the best break beats for this live. Y'all have no idea. I get inspired just playing these beats and talking and listening to y'all and watching y'all responses. This one is probably one of my most special ones. You know, I was able to meet James Brown before he passed and whatnot. If y'all don't remember, in 2000, the Grammys for 2005 or 2006, Usher did the duet with him. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I met him. He's a super cool guy. But he was such an influence in the business as well as just in life. With your bad self. Say it loud. Say it loud. Just that much. You know what I'm saying? It's how you respond. Miss Kitchen, you're going to beat this thing. Hold on one second, y'all. Dear Lord and Heavenly Father, we come to you right now asking you to camp your angels out around Miss Kitchen. We know you don't put anything on her plate that she can't handle. This diagnosis is just that, just a diagnosis. It is not a death sentence, Lord Jesus. We're going to breathe life into it, and you're going to help her manage her way through this, and it's going to be a testimony where she's glorifying your how you heal, Lord Jesus. We pray right now that you'll camp your angels out around her and protect her from any hurt, harm, or danger that may come her way. But take that sickness out of her body and may it be used as a testimony as she moves forward, Lord Jesus, in the processes that you have, and create another soldier in Miss Kitchen that will carry your torch into the world so that people can understand that you are real, your power is real. And in this room, there are so many believers that we're going to touch and agree that she is already healed, and we're going to always be behind her to motivate her and to push her into the direction of not what's happening to her, but how she's going to respond. She's going to stand in the face of adversity, knowing that you have her back, Lord Jesus, knowing that you are the healing hand, that you have all the power in these situations, Lord Jesus. And we're going to pray her healness happens swift and quickly, Lord Jesus, and that it's just a diagnosis. And we know that you are the remedy maker, Lord Jesus, and that you're going to come into this situation and take great care of her. And we're going to say these things in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Yeah. We don't claim that at all. You will overcome that. Ain't playing no games. Too many people touching and believing. You got all the strength and support you need right now. And you're gonna gain more. As y'all know, my mother's a 2-time cancer survivor, so there's no conversation whether healing is real. Her faith has gotten her through it each and every time. You absolutely do. I love this. And this is why we have a community, y'all. This is the exact reason why we have a community. Charlie said kidney cancer survivor, 25 years. It's your bad self. Yeah. I want to welcome everybody here that's coming in on all these different stations. I appreciate y'all tuning in today. It is 9:55, 5 minutes before the hour of 10 o'clock on this Tuesday, the 4th of October. It is 61 degrees, partly cloudy with a high of 73 here in the Atlanta, Georgia area. I hope you all are doing good and feeling great. Of course, I got my apple cider vinegar here. I can tell you, I'm a little nervous about drinking mine today because I got to take this rubber band off. And the way they got this one, they did something different. And, if y'all notice, I went with a different color too. I hope y'all like it. I went with green. I was like, let me just do something different, you know? And that's really the name of the game, y'all, is let's make some adjustments. Let's tweak life a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Let's not only have fun, but let's live a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, let's live. Let's get into it, man. Too many times we're just going through the motions, y'all. We going through the motions. Girl, I don't miss these things. We'll take these off. I know Miss Kitchen, that's why I did it too. They had several colors, but I was like, let me see what I can do with that. Yeah, man, let's have fun. In the midst of adversity, find a way to laugh, find a way to take care of yourself, but have fun most of all, right? Surround yourself with people who support you and create the kind of memories that you can laugh about and look at and remember. Put your phone away sometime and just have a moment that's yours. I'm one of those people. People be like, you was there? I'd be like, yep. Oh, let me send some pictures, videos. How was I videoing when I was there, being there? I'm not one of them people who pulls their phones out like that though, y'all. I'm telling you. I pull it out for more funny stuff than I do for performances. And sometimes I will catch a little bit just so I can introduce y'all to the moment and be like, yo, if they come to a city near y'all, yeah, I'd like to be present, Charlie. Like I think in this day and age, it's just hard to be present. You know what I mean? And every example is showing us like you want to be the first to post about something. You want to be the first to share that thing, but you forget like you're actually there. Why don't you enjoy it and then have a that's me. I guess I'm more tempted to enjoy the moment and then say, yo, let me tell y'all about last night. Or I'm the type to say, man, yo, I went to this restaurant. Yo, what up, Blue? I'm that person. I think that you can hear the passion in my voice to get what I couldn't give you in the video presentation. Like you can see it, but you can't feel it. If I had to sum it up in a nutshell, I think that's one of the things I wish we could monitor and change. We've gotten away from the feelings. Scrap, I want to send you some material in your DM. Hope you enjoy. Okay, that's what's up, Kennedy. Like, what about what it feels like? You know what I'm saying? Can we get back to the feels? Can we do that? That's all I want to do sometimes is just get back to the feels, man. We just need to get back to the vibes, right? And we're so removed from it that we'll text somebody versus calling them. Say, hey, man, what's going on? How you doing? I was just calling. You a whole vibe. I just need to hear your voice. Make sure you was good. I can't tell by your text whether you're on a high right now or you're on a low. And listen, even if you gotta respond with your phone, man, y'all take an extra step and just leave a voice conversation. Hit the voice button and say, hey, man, I'm just checking on you, man. Want to hear your voice. Respond with a voice message. Don't text me. Respond with a voice message when you get a chance. And there's a lot to be learned about when you hear somebody respond to you. You can hear it. If they're your friend, if there's somebody you care about, you know when they lit and when they not. You know what I'm saying? You know when they up and when they down. And so that's a great opportunity. Some of us work a lot. Some of us are very busy, can't pick up every call or whatnot. But you can listen to that voice memo. You know, you can listen to it and hear how they doing. And you should require that from your friends. Thank you, Misty. She said, God is great. Let God's light shine through you. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can hear it, Charlie. That's why we gotta demand more of our friends. We gotta demand more of the relationships that we have if we want to have a life more abundant. Like if we want to have a really dope life, we can't let the nuances that this world is trying to offer us. Ariel, I would tell you to wait till after you're pregnant to try it. No sense rolling the dice or whether it helps or doesn't. You're going to want to do it more often and consistently when you're not pregnant. Plus, you're going to have to balance it out, right? As you have this baby, once you get your schedule locked in, then you're going to kind of want to manage how you drink it. But talk to your somebody's supposed to be talking to an OBGYN, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's dope, Kitchen. Yep. I forgot to make my drink. You saw your live. Fonzie, yes, all good, but you get to it. Yeah, you'll get to it. You got tonight if you didn't hit it earlier today. You got tonight. But yeah, man, this world is changing so fast that we're trying to keep up. Versus, and the crazy part is, as we're trying to keep up, we start losing the things that really made it special to each one of us individually. Oh man, you got the iPhone 14? No, my iPhone 12 was working perfect. Why do I need to change? Oh, I come with this, and that. So if I get that, I'm going to forget to use something that I really like right now, trying to learn this new thing that's on this new phone. You know what I'm saying? But I'm also, it's two sides to that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be left behind. What up, Big Rose? You don't want to be left behind in, knowledgeably, but you don't have to go out. Like a lot of people that bought that iPhone 14 are regretting it right now because it has so many glitches. And last thing I want to be is the guinea pig for one of these companies that's not paying me to be a guinea pig for their company. That's a huge deal. I don't do surveys. They don't pay me for the surveys, so you know what I'm saying, you're not giving me a break on the purchase that I'm making. Like I got a bunch of little different nuances about how I move around, you know what I'm saying? Miss Kitchen, you have a blessed day. Know that we're with you and you're not alone, and that you're going to overcome by God's grace. You're going to be amazing, and you're going to be better than you've ever been. So walk with that, carry that with you, make all the right choices that you got to make this happen. God has given you all the knowledge that you need to be a success story, and we can't wait to hear it. All right, give a round of applause for Miss Kitchen, y'all. Yep, I'm your host with the most like butter on your breakfast toast. We're at the top of the hour. It is 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Tuesday, the 4th of October. It's going to be nice out like today. You know what I'm saying? It's going to have a little overcast. It's going to be a little partly cloudy at 61 degrees right now. 73 degrees is the high. And if y'all know, man, it just feels good outside. If you get the opportunity to get some of that sunshine on you, or when it peeks through, make sure y'all are outside and available for it. You know what I'm saying? Don't stay cooped up. Steal away. Take a moment. And give yourself an opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to move around, because that's one of the best things that's going to happen to your body. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Man, do y'all does anybody remember the phrase from yesterday? I can't look at it on my phone right now. We ain't watching the scales, we watching ourselves. Woo! If y'all missed yesterday's, listen. I can't tell y'all to tune in, right? I can just hope that y'all tune in. I can't make y'all tune in. I just hope y'all tune in. All right, Miss Vibes, she said about to drink my drink. Hold on, man. Why are you gonna just say I'm gonna drink it and you see my drink right here? Yo, yesterday's vibe was, we're not watching the scales, we're watching ourselves. Listen. I can't even, that one, listen, I'm gonna put some things together, man. I got to, because it's too many of them. It's too many. Okay, I'm gonna wait, Miss Vibes. Jaleesa, you should have said something. You know, come on, man. Yeah, Vicky. Listen, that's the one. That's the one from yesterday that is a lightning rule. I made sure everybody wrote it down. Make sure y'all write it down. You know what I'm saying? We're not watching the scales. We're watching ourselves. Yeah, man. We are not watching the scales. We're watching ourselves. I know, Charlie. It's coming. In a world of turmoil, Cook Missy says, we have to stay in the presence of God by staying in his word and walking with it. Indeed. Indeed, Cook. Hactations, what's up, family? Just drank mine. Remember to add cayenne today. Up. That's it right there, Vicky. Cause you're not motivated by that. Those metrics and those numbers aren't the motivation that you want or nor that you need. So let's stay away from that. Let's stay connected, you know what I'm saying, to what matters. You know what I'm saying? It's ourselves that matter. You can't tell me, and this is the dope part, and this is where you guys have to walk tall and carry it with you. The fact that you know your body is changing and the adjustments that are happening to your body, people should see a new swag in your walk. Your steps should be different. You know what I'm saying? The way that you move and you communicate should come from that beautiful place, because you know beautiful things are happening. Miss Vibe, you can add cayenne to boost your metabolism almost immediately. You'll feel it, trust me. And your and your booty hole gonna feel it. You will know that you put cayenne pepper in your thing. Oh man. Yeah, and I am too. I gotta hit the gym today for back and biceps. I've been killing my back. Listen, I never used to do barbell raises with the thing. Oh man, I feel it. I'm gonna get a massage too, either today or tomorrow. Yep, cayenne is good for blood pressure and heart health. Yep, Vicky. But it's an instant kick to your metabolism. For those people who have a slow start with their metabolism, it may be good to introduce it. But I'm gonna let you know it comes with a cost. It's a pinch. You don't do a whole lot. You just do a pinch. But your booty hole. I sound like Tiffany Haddish. Your booty hole. It's a booty hole. It's a booty hole. You gonna feel like the devil and crawl up in your booty talking about, listen, you wanted to try that cayenne pepper, didn't you? Well, there you go. That's that cayenne pepper for your booty. Yeah, Miss Vibes, it's a pinch. I don't play no games with that cayenne pepper, man. I can't even mess with it like that. And I'm a person who likes, I like spicy stuff. Latanya said, my metabolism is slow and been adding the cayenne in the past 2 weeks. That's what's up. Now, and the fact that you've been working out too, you are really doubling down. You're really doing the thing, Latanya. I can't wait to see your results. You are really, being the model person for the drink, the exercise, the cardio, all those things, you guys. Every opportunity you get. Now, I know some people work 9 to 5s and you're sedimentary. You don't have an opportunity to kind of move around as much as you like to. But let me tell you, there's an opportunity for you somewhere every day at your job where you can get up and get out and do something, whether it's your 15-minute break or your hour lunch or your 30-minute lunch. Find a way to move to go get that lunch, and that's more than you will have ever done by packing your lunch or by having your lunch there. Or find a remote place for you to go to sit down and eat your lunch. Like, find a reason to move around. Find a reason to walk and kind of get your system going, because that's what's going to promote getting to that point where your intestines are free and clear and you have an opportunity to sleep and your sleep fast be one that it deals with your stored fat. Now, you guys always hear me talk about, what one of the goals is, and one of the things you're trying to accomplish on a daily basis is going to bed on an empty stomach. That's one of the major points that you want to do out of this whole process. You want to sleep on an empty stomach so that it can use your stored fat. Yep. Kennedy says you are geometrical makeup. You are a geometrical makeup of the Most High's creation. Once you come into understanding that, you will know how incredible a self-healing process you are. Yep. What you tell yourself on a regular basis is what it is. You know what I'm saying? What you tell yourself on a regular basis is how your body's going to respond. You got 7.5 million cells that are waiting for marching orders from you, not only from your mouth, but from your mind and then your actions. Couple those three things. What you say is what you get. Your mind is the orchestrator of consistency, and then just do the work. What up, Splendor? Just do the work. Do the work. Do the work. If I can't say that enough, just do the work and then look up later. Just do the work and then look up later. Do the work. Y'all give me 2 weeks to a month of consistency and then talk to me. 2 weeks to a month. No looking at the scale, just doing the work, being consistent, treating your stomach nicely, then come talk to me. And I don't want you talking to me at 2 weeks. Talk to me a month. Give it a month. And if you manage it correctly, you'll be thanking me. What up, Alice? What up, Musician's Theory? Mac Lib? We just talking about this drink right here. I made it, you know what I'm saying? I made mine today. I'm about to drink it. Is everybody ready to drink it who's in the live? If you don't own one, what, Key? Oh, a scale. And that's good. Hey, that should be the response from everybody. A scale ain't nothing but the devil. Remember how everything used to be the devil? Remember Bobby Boucher's mama? That the devil. That ain't nothing but the devil. All right, let's drink this, man. To the head. Cheers. Cheers. Woo! Excuse me. See, I can't wait. You know when you went live? Yeah, it is. It is more than 8 ounces. It is, Linda. It turns out to be about 14 ounces. Sweet said, I actually waited for you today. Usually I would have had it already and walked and hit your first bowel movement. Yeah. Excuse me. I want to go back up to this comment. Mine's not working. It needs batteries. That's funny. Don't get it no batteries. Don't get it no batteries. Leave the batteries out of it. You don't need no batteries for what you got going on right now. You don't need it. And if y'all can't tell, like the minute I drank it, I just started burping, which I tell you is, burping and farting are two of the things that happen right away as it makes room, as it's moving through your body, and you can feel it. You feel it going through your body, and you feel it hitting those areas where it's cutting the toxins off of your intestines. Yeah, Miss Vibes. She said, I just got in from work. Glad I waited. Yeah, and you're gonna learn. Listen, so you work nights, I take it, Miss Vibes. Is that right? And you're about to lay it down and go to sleep. Is that right? All those things matter, like the time. And again, y'all, I'm starting to. Y'all know how I do, man. The minute I drink mine, I start sweating. Like my metabolism starts popping off right away. It's like it's starting the engine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So now you're about to lay it down and fast, or you should be ready. If you just drank yours. If you can stay up till you have your digestive movement, awesome. If not, you can go ahead and lay it down and get your sleep in, and then wake up and and you might be in a position, your body may be responding when you wake up. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna stay up and eat and then go to sleep, you still want to go to sleep on an empty stomach as much as possible. So that your digestive tract doesn't have to do the heavy lifting on food already in your stomach. You want it to work on the stored fat that's been in your stomach. Whew. I love it because I know what the results are. I know what I'm the expectation. So typically, I haven't shared this with y'all, but when I drink it and we chat for a little bit longer, by the time I get up from this conversation, the fact that I have been sitting, when I stand up, you know what I'm saying? It starts popping. Like when I stand up and I go upstairs or whatnot, immediately I can feel like, okay, it's shifting. And then a couple minutes later, it's going crazy. I must be doing something wrong because I can only get up until 8 ounces with all my measurements. Okay, so let's run this down, Linda. Linda, you should be using 8 ounces of water off rip, right? So once you got 8 ounces of water, the next thing you're putting in is 2 teaspoons of apple cider, which should give you another one. You know what I'm saying? Should be adding to the amount. The lemon, when you squeeze one fresh lemon, I think the metric might be 0.4 ounces of lemon juice. No, it might be 4 ounces. I'm gonna have to look at it. It's 4 ounces. That's 12 to 13 right there in itself. And then when you add the sugar, the honey, it makes it raise up to about 14 ounces. Yeah. Yep, that's right. That's why right there, Sweet. Sweet said, oh, that's why when I take mine and go for a walk, I always go to the bathroom later. You absolutely are. Your moving around is the catalyst for the activity. Okay, I'm gonna keep trying to do it. Thank you, one, for your attention. Just continue to the consistency is when it's gonna get regular like that, Linda. But moving around helps. You know what I'm saying? I've been drinking it with twice a day without honey. Woo, Signature, you a gangster. I don't use any sweetener. Miss Vibe, you a gangster too, boy. I did it by mistake a couple times, and I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't. You know what I'm saying? I can't manage that. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all are hardcore, man. I need that little extra kick, but go ahead with your bad self. Go ahead, LaTanya. I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's what's up. So many of y'all drinking without honey. Y'all are gangsters in the room. Yep, local honey for the allergies, Lucy Lou. Absolutely right. Local raw honey. Jalissa, listen, y'all are killing me. Yeah, man, I can't do it without it. It's a lemonade. You know what I'm saying? Imagine lemonade without any kind of sweetener, Munoz. I don't know how you do that. Y'all are bad. Y'all are bad. Not bad. Y'all are bad. I can't do it. With your bad self. Y'all notice how I drank it and I didn't take my rubber bands off? I'm cheating the system. I'm supposed to keep these on a long time anyway. Like 4 hours at least and then replace them. I got to figure that out. Listen, if y'all want to show some more support, y'all can follow me on my other social media platforms, which are attached to all of them. So Instagram is attached, which I'm live on Instagram right now, and YouTube is attached, which I'm live on YouTube as well. So you guys can subscribe and follow on those channels and catch me. Like I said, what it looks like is that we're leaning towards doing a podcast and adding a couple additional people locally to join me. The store didn't have raw honey, so I was like, let's try. Oh, yeah. That'll be the reason, yeah. Explain the bands. I missed the reason. Miss Vibe. So they put the bands in there to help promote certain teeth to shift. You know what I mean? Like you have the braces on the whole thing, but they do manipulation with the rubber bands. It's just to manipulate positioning. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you think of it like a puzzle, and they're trying to orchestrate to get how to hold some puzzle pieces in place while the other ones move. Yeah. So that's why. Stop using the honey. That's what's up. Okay, diabetes. Okay, yep. That is still gonna give you extra effect. You know what I'm saying? Without the honey, it's gonna, get you guys to manage your diabetes a whole lot better. I'm excited for y'all. With your bad self. Yeah, man. They do. Like just taking them off, putting them on, all that, the process. I hate the fact that I can't, I'm excited about being obedient, right? And this is the other part. I don't get the results I want from oh my God. I don't get the results that I want from these braces unless I'm consistent and do what's being asked of me. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I had to drop that bomb. That's something I need y'all to remember, right? You have to be consistent to get the results that you want. And these braces are forcing me to be consistent. The rubber bands, however, is me actively being consistent. I drank mine cold today, rushing it. It ain't no joke, right? That's why people wear them longer, because they are not obedient. You're absolutely right. So think about it like this here, man. The braces themselves are locked in. Boom. You know what I mean? I know, right, lady? I keep telling people when it's chilled a little bit, it moves a little different to me. It's a little more active to me. It makes me want to respond quicker than normal. But the braces hold, are forcing me to a certain level of, there's nothing I can do about these braces, man. They're on there and they're going to be there. But the rubber bands are up to me to help me get to the results I want a little bit quicker. So think about this. The food you eat on a regular basis are your braces. You got to eat food to survive. The food is around you and in place so you can survive. How you eat that food and what foods you eat are the rubber bands. How you discipline yourself, how you motivate yourself to eat correctly, to treat your gut and your digestion properly, entirely up to you. When people come in these lives and they talk about, their results, hey, why ain't this happening? Why ain't that happening? I say you need to do like Savannah. Savannah booked a consultation with me. We got on a live the other day and we spoke for about 40 minutes. Exactly 40 minutes, because that's when the Zoom was over. We spoke for 40 minutes, but she got a detailed conversation in response to her situation. When people are saying they aren't getting the results they want, then we got to sit down and we got to have a conversation about what you're doing. I can't, if you're not being truthful and honest about how you're managing your situation, there's there's a quote that I like to quote quite often, right? And I repeat this to people who I see, you know, putting themselves in a situation where they're not getting what they want out of it. I say, you can't complain about the results you didn't get from the work you didn't do. There's a meme out there that says that, and I've since borrowed it because it means it's such an accountability statement. You can't complain about the results you didn't get from the work you didn't do. Hey man, don't tell me this ain't working for you if you ain't working for it. What up, Poetic? Yeah, it's one of those things you got to put in your pocket, Latanya, and carry it with you. You got to put that in your pocket and carry it with you. And right when you start complaining or start thinking that something's not doing what it's supposed to be doing, you got to hold yourself accountable first. Am I doing the work that's required for the goals I want? Are you? Are you taking the extra special measures? Are you being extra careful with how you consume? Are you paying attention to your body? Yeah. Listen, man. Jalissa. Jaleesa's so dope, man. Let me give a round of applause to Jalisa. I just want to give a real what up, Alpha? I just gotta acknowledge Jalissa because Jalissa is consistent when she comes into my lives, and she has always her and a few of my other day ones have been so consistent with if I have a live goal present. And there are days where I don't put a live goal up or whatnot, but when I do have a live goal present, she's always one that's doing the heavy lifting. Do y'all know she just did the live goal that I just put up all by herself? No one else contributed to the live goal but her. Today has been really, really special in terms of people going above and beyond. And if I don't acknowledge that, from Jalissa to Zena, who Zena would double down. Zena purchased a badge on YouTube, and then Zena actually cashed at me along with Letitia and a few other people who I can't look at the. Let me see if I can find it on my watch, because I don't want to not acknowledge these people who have gone above and beyond. And there were a few who did who helped with the live goal in the beginning, the first time. But man, let me see who so I don't want to leave them out. Okay, so let me see. Rashonda and Letitia and Zena, they all cash apped and they participated. And I just want to make sure I acknowledge that, because when people go above and beyond, if we don't start taking, I think I put it on one of my posts. It's like, yo, make sure you take care of the people who are taking care of you. Yeah. So yesterday, I don't know if y'all checked any of my posts. Yesterday I got up, I went to the dry cleaners to take my clothes. I just got, most of y'all know I traveled the week before or whatever, and I like to dry clean a few items or whatever. And so I got up and I went around 11 o'clock. I got there was a sign on the door, and the sign said that they weren't going to open until 1. And that's abnormal for them. They're pretty efficient. It's a Korean lady named Sun Aji. I always mess with her because I'll call her or I'll show up and I'll be like, "What's up?" like that, And she has fun with it. She'll say it right back. She'll be like, "What's up?" And I've been going to this cleaners for probably 2-3 years. So she's alterated some clothes of mine before, and we built a friendship. So when I called to bring my clothes back later, because I wasn't going to drive there twice, I called. I was like, "Hey, y'all going to work today?" You know what I'm saying? Like that. It was meant to be lighthearted and funny, but I could hear in her response, she was like, when she said it, she was like, "Hey, no, we're open now. We'll be here till 6. I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna come through." I was like, "Are you good?" She was like, "Well, I had to put my dog down today, and that was the reason why I couldn't open the store. Open up the business this morning." And I was like, damn, I felt bad for kind of, joking a little bit. But then I also felt bad for her loss. When you lose a pet, when you got to put one of your pets down, you know what I'm saying, a dog, a cat, or anything that's been with you for, you know, for any amount of time, you know, it kind of makes you, you know, you it's a family member. It's, you know, this is something or someone who's been in your house, who's added joy to your life, who's been a part of your situation. And so, so I before I went to the cleaners, I was at the gym. You know, I finished up my workout at the gym. What up, Ruff? I finished out my workout at the gym, and then I went to Publix, and I bought her a card, and it was a sympathy card, just saying, "Hey, hope you're better." What up, Brenda? And so when I went to the dry cleaners, and you could tell she had been crying. You know, she wasn't herself. She looked a little empty. You know what I'm saying? And I gave her the clothes first. That's what's up, Skinny. I gave her the clothes, and then she was like, "Why are you still waiting?" And then I had a card for her, and she was like, "What's this?" You know, because it was unexpected, and so I gave her the card, and immediately she started to to weep. You could see her become very emotional, and to the point where it made me a little bit emotional. And she was like, "Thank you for this." You know, because I realized that she was still dealing with it. And I was like, you're like my family. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're an extended part of my family. You're somebody who I see on a weekly basis, if not every 2 weeks. And you've been kind to me. She would go above and beyond. Like if I called, for instance, if I called her and I told her it could be 6 o'clock, and y'all know how I am about closing time. If y'all watched any of my posts, it could be late. And I'll call her and say, "Hey, you guys still open?" She'll say, "I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you an extra 5 minutes." What up, Cayente? And she would wait. Or, you know what I'm saying? She would just always, it's one of those people that you got to say, take care of the people who take care of you. You know what I mean? I want y'all to know that I'm all, like, literally, whatever y'all think of me on this platform, I want y'all to know I go above and beyond outside of this platform, because it's so important for me to be solid and to be who I am consistently. And when I'm able to, in person, be able to do that for people, it makes me feel better. Letitia said, "You definitely have to be committed. If you slack and work out, you're going to definitely feel the cheat." I totally agree, man. That's why when y'all hear us communicate, when you hear me talk on this live, it's about being consistent. Whether it's consistent in, what up, Venus? It's just being consistent all around. Your consistency is what's going to yield the results that you want. And when you slack off, listen, your body knows. Your body, your mind is, and Demarion, it's important we do that. Listen, the small things go a long way. But your body is going to, thank you, Butterfly. She said, "You definitely have a heart for the people." Yeah, man. I am that, though. Like, I come from that. You know what I'm saying? My mother was almost like an open house to the community. You know what I'm saying? At first I didn't understand why, but in hindsight, I realized that she was blessed for being a vehicle for others' happiness and for other people being sustained and whatnot. Thanks, Venus. Venus just bought a badge on Instagram. Thank you so much. It's important. It's important to me that I'm consistent. I realize that. Some people, say, you have an addictive personality, and I'm like, that's cool. And if I manage that addictive personality the right way, then I can possibly affect people, change lives, and become a part of their legacy. And that's what I'm looking to do, is legacy build. Not only even with the dry cleaner lady, I just want her to know, like, whatever you may have thought about black folks, whatever you may have thought about black men or whatever, that, nice things happen to nice people for just being nice. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do it for any additional favor or anything like that. I just felt like she, you know what I'm saying? She needed it. And that's kind of how we got to operate, man, is we do stuff because we see people in need. I stopped and prayed earlier for Miss Kitchen for no other reason than I don't know what, none of us, look, we don't know what she's going through. We don't know, how she's dealing with that. But we do know that we can all touch and agree that we want her to be better. We can all pray over it. You know what I'm saying? What up, Trini? Welcome, man. I ain't seen you in a minute, man. I don't know how I feel about that, man. You know what I'm saying? Can you miss a day a week? I need my coffee Sunday morning first, so I skip my drink. You can do your drink later on in the day, Demarion. There's no reason to actually, quote unquote, skip a day. You know what I mean? Because you could be a person who drinks their drink at night. And yeah, you could surely wake up with your coffee in the morning. Yeah, we've been going, Trini. I've been here every day, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Every day consistently so that you guys can be here. I know a lot of people. And so for those who don't know, I used to start this show at 10 a.m. It is now 10:30 on this Tuesday, October 4th at 10:30. It's 63 degrees here in Atlanta with a high of 73 degrees. It's partly cloudy. But I would be consistently on this platform at 10 o'clock every day when we first started out. You know what I mean? That's dope, Ruff. You just started yesterday. That's super dope. And now I just adjusted the time just to be a little bit earlier, to be a little more mindful of wanting and needing the evening, the midday to kind of move around and do some different things. I was unable to run errands effectively starting later because we would get done about 12:30, 1 o'clock. And this gives me some headroom. So if I do want to kick it and be here a little bit longer, I can do that. Or if I need to run out, you guys can be understanding and I can come back. What up, Quan? So that's why, I see certain friends of mine that are joining at 10, because that was the regular time. And there's no way, I don't know if that's one of the things that perplexes me about TikTok is there's no actual way other than creating a post that says, hey, new time, new start. And there's no guarantee that everybody's going to see that. That was the other thing I said I wanted to do was, my fault, Ruff. Deidre. Okay, there we go. She said, I'm a woman, Dwight. She said, I'm a woman, Dwight. I'm like, hold up. My bad. I didn't know. But hey, if you a woman, like Chris Rock would say, come here, girl. I said, come here, girl. All right, Deidre, I got it. She was like, I'm a girl. I started up at the gym. Any advice? DJ Leo, depends on what you're doing. What up, Shields? It depends on what you're doing. You don't have to use the honey, Yvonne. In fact, Yvonne, I found out that several of my champions are not using honey at all. How about that? And I thought I was gangster. They are not using honey at all. How about that? Yeah, Key. Like, how am I supposed to know? The pictures be so little, and if y'all ain't got if y'all ain't got a bang in y'all hairstyle, how am I supposed? If y'all ain't wearing barrettes, how am I supposed to know? Yo, some fellas feel like they diamonds in the rough too. Stop playing now. What up, Lucia? I'm gonna keep that. I want to add this. You should, Yvonne. Key short for Keisha. I don't know. Listen, I know fellas that be like, yo, I'm the key to the city. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm like, yo, how am I supposed to know? But once y'all tell me, I'll be knowing. I know her. I know it's Deidre now. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up, Demarion. And it is good, right? Like people be slipping on that. Yeah. What up, Trey? We're live on several platforms today, man. If you're joining me from YouTube, I appreciate you tuning me in. If you're here from Facebook, I appreciate you tuning in. If you're here from Twitch, Twitter, or LinkedIn, I appreciate it. You couldn't, yeah, that's what I said, Venus. So, unfortunately, my guests that are on IG, you guys missed the benefit of hearing all the different effects that I'm playing. Like, y'all don't understand. Let me see something. If I can turn this, let me see. Instagram, if y'all are with me, tell me, can y'all hear this? I just don't want the volumes to, the feedback from the speakers to come back. Can y'all hear that on IG? Let me do it right here. Trey or Lucia, can y'all hear the music? Yeah, all right. Marsh, you can't hear that right there? Can you? Oh, see, I gotta watch the level. So that's about as loud as it's gonna let me play it. Okay, you can hear it. Okay, cool. Cause yeah, y'all was missing out on all that dope stuff, the drums, all that stuff. I was like, you guys were hearing crickets. Venus said, yeah, those are necessary for the combo. I know, right? That's why that's why y'all came over. So Lucia, if you haven't got it, P Marsh, if you don't have it, Trey, if y'all don't have it, y'all should get on TikTok. TikTok is a whole different experience. And if you don't get on TikTok, the experience is really just as effective on YouTube. You still get all the sound effects. You actually get well, Lucia, you remember how Prestige and I used to carry our show. Lucia, for those of you, okay, so Lucia, are you on? I don't know if Lucia is on. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Okay, so you here? Oh, so you on both? Okay, that's dope, P Marsh. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to turn that down because I'm hearing the feedback from that. Instagram people just gonna have to miss out. But Lucia, if you are not on TikTok, I need you to get on TikTok. I missed a few days dealing with the hurricane here in Charleston. That's what's up, Demarian. Just pick up where you left off, you know what I'm saying, and continue on. You don't have to play makeup or do anything extra. Just, pick up where you left off. And I'm glad to hear that you guys are that you're okay and you're getting things back to better than before. So I got a question, 1 lemon or 2. JD, you can do 1 lemon for now. I do intermittent fasting, so I don't drink this until night. Well, here's the thing, neither. You can leave the honey out and drink it whenever, or you can add the honey and wait till you break your fast to drink it. You can do that. Yeah, unfortunately, there's no way. I mean, I can't say there's no way. I'm a solution-based person, so I'm thinking I can hook up some headphones and put the receiver portion near my. No, because that's going direct. I'd have to have a whole nother cable. So there's a cable that I have that allows the effects to be heard on my TikTok and on my YouTube because they go direct. In order for you to hear it on Instagram, I'd have to learn. There has to be a way to split the cord and cable, and I don't think they have that. But it'd be interesting to look into. Like I said, I'm such a solution-based person. Now you're gonna have me thinking, how can I run one cable to get 2 responses, and would it manage itself correctly? And I don't think it would lose anything because it's a digital signal. I just need to find a device that will allow me to split the connections. So I need to have 2 USB-Cs that will convert into 1 USB-C to connect it. But if I drink coffee first, how do I need to wait? You need to have a bowel movement. You need to, you want to do it on an empty stomach. So hopefully the coffee promotes that for you as well to get you to where you've had your first bowel movement. Whether that's before or after you eat, it's entirely on your body. What up, Ricardo? He said, what's good, fam? On my 2nd week, I take it in the morning at 5 a.m., then work out at 5:30. Now, Ricardo, tell me, how soon are you in the bathroom after that, man? Because I know the fact that you're working out, that you feel like, there's some gurgling going on and, some activity when you do it. Because essentially, when you do that, you're doing it kind of like on an extended fasted workout, but not really, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like you are still on a, where you haven't eaten any food, and doing it. So I'm interested in hearing, how that's been going and how you've been able to maintain that schedule. Because I know your body is responding, bro. Like, I know it. What up, Lisa? Appreciate the follow. If you're not following me, you guys, go ahead and follow. Turn on notifications to always. If you're on TikTok or on any of the other platforms, there should be a way for you to actually follow and turn on notifications, but also follow on the other platforms. So on Instagram and TikTok is Dwight_Scrap_Reynolds. On YouTube is ICGreen1, ICGREEN1. What up, Steph? You got it. If you're on my Instagram, Stephanie DeFit. Stephanie, are you on TikTok? If not, you need to get on TikTok. I got several friends that are very dope and specialists at what they do. I was trying to see if Lucia was on TikTok because Lucia was on my live before on the Relationship Expert Show. And man, she is so well versed in the female body and how your sexual organs work, and y'all would be remiss not to follow her and listen to some of the stuff that they say. Okay, there you go, Lucia. Let me make sure, because I know I'm not. Let me make sure these people understand. Okay, cool. Lucia, I need you to let these people understand. Like Lucia, and we've had her and Miss Hollywood. We've had some really interesting conversations. And Lucia, do you have the ability to go live on here? I don't want to go live tonight, but if you have the ability to go live, Lucia, you and myself and Miss Hollywood may have to reintroduce a conversation that we had. Like, if you guys go to my YouTube channel, there's a conversation with myself, Lucia. It's one of my highest viewed videos actually. With Lucia, Miss Hollywood, myself, and Prestige, and we get into it, man. It's a whole vibe talking to Lucia, man. She's a free spirit, very loving and caring, very open, very informed, very knowledgeable. I consider her one of my experts in the field of female anatomy, and she is somebody who I would say definitely needs to. You guys need to be introduced. If you're not following her, you probably want to follow her now. You know what I'm saying? It's important because she, again, for the conversation. I'm sorry about pausing that on y'all. I had to retext somebody. But the conversation that she bring, Lady Hollywood, they have a retreat in New Orleans in January. That might be something, I step out to. I know it's gonna be crazy because y'all have built up such a audience on Clubhouse, and they were a staple part of my conversation for the first, I want to say 6 months to a year, when we were having our discussions in Clubhouse, and they just were very supportive. They were always there. They were always a part of the conversation. I could always lean on them to share their voice and opinion, and it was always informative, and it got heated. We used to have a night, we used to have a night that would get really, really heated, and y'all would be like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Yeah, see, he said yesterday I was doing squats and was like, hold up. He was like, hold up. Let me give him some. He was like, hold up. He said, he was like, hold up. Wait a minute. But usually I don't get to be until after. That's what's up. We was live on TRX on Clubhouse. That's where we met. Sure enough. For anybody who doesn't know what the TRX is, it is this right here.
Love. Yo, man. Sex. Yo. Social media. What's up? What's poppin'? Money. It's time for the Relationship Expert Show. Yo, let's talk about everything. Yo. With the White Scrap Reynolds.
Yeah, so we had the Relationship Expert Show, man, and we talked about, what we talk about on Thursday nights here. So, Lucia, on Thursday nights, I've been trying to be really consistent. I just have, my schedule was upside down sometimes, so it's usually 10 o'clock, maybe 10:30. I get on and we talk relationship conversation. Natasha, the problem is, for you guys on Instagram, you guys don't get to hear all the effects because you're only hearing them through my headphones. Unfortunately, you have to be on TikTok or YouTube in order to get the full effect of the sound effects and the music and all the other things that are added to the show. And until I find a way to couple it where all of those are, y'all special ed. No, I'm joking. Steph, y'all are special. It's just that Instagram just has a funny way of doing things. So TikTok is much more complimentary to our show, as well as YouTube. If I had it my way, I would advise everybody go to YouTube, because YouTube is just, okay, there you go. Yeah, I see you. What platform should I check you out on? That's funny. Okay, so Lucia's on YouTube. I mean, YouTube is probably my most preferred one. But honestly, I would say TikTok to YouTube, and then Instagram. And yeah, so Lucia, the way we prepare it though, instead of it being a daily detox, it's a regulator for us so to get everybody, some people just don't go as often as they should. Some people aren't as consistent as they need to be. And so everyday conversation about gut health and digestive health, as well as motivation and inspiration. And then, the conversation, how we do, our conversations go all over the place. Sandy, this platform on Instagram is about health, wellness, and motivation. So if you need a pick me up, I'm gonna help you get there, digesting, with your gut health, and of course having a great gut health promotes you feeling great and everything else. And sometimes you just need an accountability partner, somebody to be there for you on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. No, Lucia, I know you eat very well and are always on top of your thing. Lucia, I don't know how often you're on TikTok, but if you haven't, you can go up top and subscribe to the, to my live or whatnot. We have a live goal of 38. We got 31 so far. We need like 7 more people to subscribe, which would be super awesome. If you haven't subscribed, you get some different emoticons or whatever, of me making faces and stuff. If you are one of my subscribers, one of my champions, can y'all show them right now what that looks like so that they can have an idea? But they're going to display it to you. That you get a display of it
when you join the, optionally before you join, it'll show you a display of all those things. Yeah. What up, Be Present, Live Now on my Instagram channel. I see you. But yeah, Stephanie, you need to get on your TikTok. Stephanie is an amazing masseuse. There are only maybe one or two people I get massages from in Atlanta. One is Candy Fix My Life, but the way that what up, April? The way that, let me tell you something. Stephanie does what I call the Great Reset. If you're in the Atlanta area, and need an amazing masseuse who's going to break your body down, massage therapist, I'm sorry. She'd be correcting me because I be saying masseuse. And I'm sure at some point she's going to tell me the connotation behind masseuse versus massage therapist. It's got to be something. But as a massage therapist, excuse me, it feels like she's touching your soul. And when I say that, I mean, I have to tap out sometimes. If you all need somebody who's got, a full range, that has a full range when it comes to hand strength, right? And then knowledge of the body. What up, Tanya? She's one of those people. When I tell this story, right? And I don't know if I've ever said this to you, Stephanie. That's what's up, Sandy. Okay, masseuse has more sensual connotation. Okay, yeah, she's a massage therapist. So there was a time, I don't know if just so you guys know, during 2020 when everything was kind of willy-nilly as far as in society, I was running 6 to 8 miles a day. Every day. 6 to 8 miles a day. And if I go back in the history of my iPhone to the activity app, and I showed you all the completed days where my move goal I think is 1050 or 1200 calories, something like that. But if I showed it to you, you'd be like, oh my God, right? I had 1 month that started it all off with Stephanie giving me a massage. I went to Stephanie and I told her, like, yeah, I'm about to start running, and everything, Rod, like she, you know what I'm saying? So she was giving me this massage, and I had to tap out a few times, you know what I'm saying? Because when I tell you releasing the toxins in your body, I had to tap out, like especially my legs, man. I ain't know my legs, I'd be like, hey, I can't do it. But it's the trigger points and all that kind of shit. She broke it all the way down. What up, Geronimo? And she broke it all the way down. And I could feel a difference in my body, so much so that in the month that I started, I ran 120 miles that month. No pressure on my legs. This is outdoors. Do you understand? I don't know if y'all are not runners, it's going to be kind of hard to grasp, but imagine 120 miles in 30 days. I was 25 to 40, 25, roughly 30 miles a week. Chilling. And then it became the norm. Like my body held up for it just held up. Some days I was running 10 miles, some days I was running 8 miles. You know what I'm saying? But it's the deepest, most thorough massage you're gonna get. I just be, what I hate about when I'm at with a massage therapist is that y'all should, here you go, Stephanie, y'all should put a bed in there or have a room with the bed or something like that. All right, have a great workout, Lucia. And y'all should have like a pay by the hour to sleep afterwards. Chateau Elan has that. I don't know if y'all knew that. Chateau Elan in Sewanee, Georgia. You can get a massage, and then they have a whole nother room that you can go to and you can relax. What up, Carmen? Carmen is here as a digital content. What would you title yourself as, Carmen, other than beautiful and a genius? Carmen is not only fine, but she is talented by all means in terms of music and entertainment and technology. She's one of those brains and beauty chicks. I've been there, left out, never knew. Yep, they have a sleep room after you get a massage where you can go where you can sleep. And I love it, man. Anyway, Carmen, you know I've always felt that way. Carmen's a star, and you just got through speaking on a panel somewhere. Can you tell me something about that, Carmen, so people can find you? Carmen is on Instagram under Carmen Estevez. So CarmenEsteves if you want to follow her. But Carmen, I'm broadcasting on several stations right now. I'm on my YouTube, my LinkedIn, my Twitter, my Facebook, and TikTok and Instagram. But I would tell you to join me on TikTok as an outlet to the many people that show up and participate on TikTok. The community is amazing. The group that we've cultivated is super supportive. So she's a professor of creative studies and a creative director. And she's all that, y'all. So she knows her stuff, you know. And she's humble. She won't say it, but I can say it. She dope. She knows I feel that way about her since day one. She's always been like, you know, especially in this music business, it's just hard. So she says www.Estevez Creative. So ESTEVES creative.com. All spelled out how I just spelled it. I like to champion my friends because they're dope, and they do amazing things, and they're available to you all via, you know, being in my lives or whatnot. You have access to so many people, and this is one of the reasons why I started coupling today I'm starting to couple my Instagram along with my live talk on TikTok and YouTube, because so many of my friends that have so much great talent and have accomplished a lot are on my Instagram channel. They're not on my TikTok channel. And, you know, as they migrate over, they will. I'll see if we can get Jermaine Dupri on my TikTok. He's on TikTok actively, and get him to talk to you guys about his vegan ice cream. I don't know if you have tried it. And the reason why I say I don't know if you've tried it, because it sells out. It's almost never available. It's never on the shelves, and unavailable to get. So I'm gonna speak with him. I'm gonna probably go by there. They were all at his studio the night before last. Him, Usher, and Keith, and a few other people. And I didn't get by there, but I'll see. I'll get him on there. He's following me on Instagram. I just gotta make sure he follows me on TikTok. Yeah. I mean, you know how I feel about you, Carmen. She said, "Thank you. You've always supported me. I'll follow and support you on TikTok." That's what's up. It tastes good, Ush. 1970 Marsh. It tastes good. You just gotta, you know. I mean, it tastes good. I didn't know if you were talking about JD's thing. It tastes good. Carmen says you're an amazing talent and a great person. Oh, let's give Carmen a round of applause, y'all. Yeah, it's unfortunate y'all can't hear this on Instagram. That's why I want y'all to be on TikTok or YouTube, because y'all are missing it. Y'all are missing some hella vibes. I just gave you a round of applause and the Jamaican horn. You probably heard it very faintly, Carmen. I can't play it out loud. Of course, you know why. It'll create a loop and the feedback, and it'll be a doubler. So we don't want to do that. But I keep the vibes going in the live, you know what I'm saying? I got the Rodecaster Pro. I can talk shop with you. That's okay, you can hear Steph, that's what's up. What up, Real Tay the Bug? That's what's up. The Real Tay the Bug. Okay. All right, Key, till later. And Key, we just gonna pray for you and pray that you'll get your subscription on.
You serious?
That's funny. I be messing with them. All right, y'all. It is. We've been going strong now for over 2 hours. I think. Let me see. Yeah, 2 hours and 7 minutes. I meant to also say I'm also podcasting here as well. It's in Walmart, man, but just hard to find, Demarion. I honestly, I promise you. He's got the #1 vegan ice cream, and it's just challenging to find it. Shout out to Carmen. Carmen bought a badge. I appreciate you. Thank you for supporting the live. It is 10:55, October 4th on a Tuesday. It's going up on a Tuesday.
It is 63 degrees, about to be 73 degrees today. Hope y'all it's beautiful and y'all enjoy the weather wherever you're at. Stephanie's about to bail. She's about to work out. Love you too. Till next time. Hey. Yeah, see if you can find it, Demarion. It is difficult to find because so many people are buying it off the shelves. Jermaine Dupri's, it's called JD's Vegan Ice Cream. It's flying off the shelves and it's just very difficult to locate. You can order it in advance. Like I ordered mine too. To make sure I got it, I actually put an order in and they shipped it to me. The minimum order is 4. Like you have to buy 4 of them together in a package in order for them to send it. But I had to do it. With your bad self. Got some cool flavors and everything.
With your bad self.
It is 5 minutes to the hour, man, and we've been doing this thing. So listen, what I want to do is make sure that you guys know how to get at me and how to support the channel and keep the live popping. Today was an amazing day. We've had several guests that came on and bought badges on Instagram. I want to shout them out. I want to say thank you to them, and they'll get a shout out that that Instagram allows you to do. I want to shout out everybody on my TikTok live that has participated in supporting the channel. Several of you bought gifts and hit the live goal. Jaleesa being one of the hugest people who were in that process. We had a couple people subscribe today, which is always dope. We're trying to meet that subscription goal. Honestly, there is no goal to the subscription in terms of I just want to have as many of you all subscribe to the live so that when we show up, we can show out. And I know they're going to be making some changes to it to where there's some more exclusivity to the live other than the emoticons that I have or whatever. Yeah, try that Strawberry Sweetheart. And for all of you who hit the like button, who've shared, those are free social digital currency spins. And we'll talk about it. Let me show y'all. So for a lot of y'all didn't, this is the book. When Jersey be getting on me about talking about my book, this is the book that I wrote. It's called Social Digital Currency. It's called Billionaire Talk, Social Digital Currency. Let me see if I can use this button and do that thing. There you go. So mirrored it so y'all can see it. Social Digital Currency, written by your boy. You can buy it directly from yoursocialdigitalcurrency.com, or you can go on Instagram and you can purchase it there. I really don't promote the book like that. If you know, then you know. I've sold plenty of books. So I'm not, it's been on the bestsellers list a couple times. I don't really promote it like that because a lot of people already know about it. But I've been, a few people that have been on with me is like, yo, we need you to share the conversation about the book. We need you to talk about it more. Because it's beneficial to everybody who reads it because of what it stands for. Social digital currency. It's the actionable items that you use to make and create engagement on any platform that you get on. So the engagement here, and several of you have used social digital currency before, you just didn't know what it was. It's when you follow, you like, you turn on notifications, you share. It's several different ways you spend social digital currency on several different platforms. And some of you have extended that social digital currency spend into an actual digital currency spend, like Cash Apping or gifting on this particular platform, or buying super likes like Zena did on my YouTube channel. There are several ways to convert it. And when you do that, what you happen to realize is like, I remember who those people are who have gone above and beyond. And I hold you guys near and dear because you guys are stepping up and going above and beyond. So you guys increase your social currency with me. So when you think about it, your social digital currency can and normally and usually will affect your digital currency, which then elevates your actual social currency with people. And I tell you, the book is a platform to where no matter who the person is, if you want to get to know them, build a business relationship, a regular relationship, or just be friends, build a friendship, using your social digital currency is the way to do it. There's nobody you can't reach on social media without using the tools that I represent in this book. There's not one person that won't respond to you if you spend your social digital currency correctly. Outside of that, you guys can follow me on those different platforms. The easiest way on TikTok is to go up and hit my picture, and you see Instagram logo. Once you hit that, it'll show you my YouTube and my Instagram. Now, I don't particularly promote my Twitter account. My Twitter account is my controversial voice. I get on Twitter sometimes and I have a discourse that other platforms will let you have. They let you really go deep and have those conversations that are banned on a lot of other platforms, but I temper that as well. So I'm very rarely on there. My LinkedIn, not as much either, but I'd like to broadcast there for all those business professionals who know me and see me and want to hear me speak. So if they ever want to book me for a conversation in front of their clients or whatever, that's what LinkedIn has been used for. Outside of that, man, it is 11 o'clock. It's time for your boy to check out. I'm gonna leave y'all with some vibes. Y'all should all have I want to use the word from my song that I have on Apple Music. I've got a song featuring Busta Rhymes called Strut. Strut your stuff. That's really it. And that's kind of my moniker. That's what I stand on. I want y'all to strut. Strut into your day, strut into your evening, strut around your family, your friends, let them know you got a brand new bag. And I will see y'all either later today or tomorrow. Today, it depends. Sometimes I feel like a nut, sometimes I don't. I might just jump on out of nowhere. But until then, give yourselves a round of applause. And as most of you know, this is not goodbye. This is to be continued.